Hi everyone! In this video tutorial, I will be showing you how to create a 3D text plus add a tilting animation just like what you see here. Starting with the HTML, we need to have a div container. And then, inside this are a bunch of div elements that will serve as the layering. The amount of layer will depend on how thick you want the text to be. In my case, I will add 13 layers, so let me add those quickly. There. Notice that I called the class name layer. So let's now move on to the styling. Here, I have imported the Titan 1 Google font. You can still use any font, but I suggest to use a thick font for better display. Let's now start styling the container. So for the container's height and width, it will depend on your text. In my case, the height will be 300px and the width will be 500. And then it will be positioned absolute. So just to center my text, I'll be adding top 0, bottom 0, left, and right. So these values will depend on your styling or your design. Next, we will add perspective 999px just to make sure. And then transform style. Which is preserve 3D. There. Next, we're going to add styling to the layers. So the width will be 100%, height should be 100% too, and it should also be positioned absolute with transform style preserve 3D, and then transform, rotate, rotate Y 40 degrees, and rotate X 33 degrees, and translate Z 0. Next, for the text, we will add the text as a content of a pseudo element after. So we will add after to the layer. And we will add the text in the content. Then position absolute. And also let's copy the width and height to be 100%. Next, I will add styling to the text. And also text shadow. So I'll be using RGBA here to control the opacity of the text shadow. Okay. To achieve the 3D effect of the text, we will need to add transformation, text stroke, and text shadow to all the layers. In the next minutes, I will be adding those to each layers. And now that we have achieved the 3D effect to the text, the last step we need to do is to add the animation. But first, let me update the margin here to be auto so the text will be centered. Then let's now add animation to the layer. So animation here, I will name it animate, 5 seconds duration, and then ease in out, infinite, alternate, and then forwards fill mode. So let's now add action to animate. At 100%, we will add transform, rotate Y, rotate Y at negative 40-degree angle, and then rotate X at negative 43 degrees. There. So let's also add um, animation play state to all elements and also to the before and after. And it should be running, and let's set it to be important. There. We have now the tilting 3D text.